Well, that was really weird. I have no idea what happened. Hmm. Looks like I'm back. Well, I don't know if anybody's here anymore, but what happened was Streamlabs just decided to crash my entire computer. So that was a lot of fun. Not really, but that's what happened. Hmm. Weird. Oh, people. Alright. Technolo Geek is still here. Sweet. Yeah, that was super weird. It just totally crashed my entire machine. I had to restart. Somehow it recovered. So that's cool. Yeah, what do you... So, Technolo Geek, you actually watched me stream before? That was a long time ago. I can't believe you're here if that was that long ago. I can't believe anybody's here because I haven't used my YouTube channel for anything. Well, I guess I posted the I guess I posted the teaser for TanStack Router, right? Hey, what's up? Welcome. I'm actually gonna invite some friends and see if what the heck's going on. See if I can get them to come hang out. Everyone knows Windows is where it's at to stream. Yeah, well, I don't have another Windows machine. Sorry. It's just my MacBook. But it's the nicest one I could get, so, I mean, it should be okay, I guess, right? Let's get something better than a white screen up there. How about that? Yeah, I've been working on Nozzle. So Nozzle's my startup that I have with Derek Perkins and Joe Bergevin. We started it about 9 years ago now. And yeah, I've really been taking a break from open source for probably the last 3 weeks and some more. So we'll have to see when I can get back into my open source really heavily. But yeah. Let's see, why is this not loading? So it's because I have some errors. So let's see. Maybe I could show it off to you guys. That could be what this stream is. I'll show off Nozzle and stuff that I've been working on for a long time. So ad hoc data model, clearly that's not right. So let's just get rid of that. Maybe it will actually compile now. Yeah, we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, or we can do whatever you want. This is mostly just a test to kind of see if my streaming software setup would still work. But yeah, it seems to be working. At least it's not crashing anymore. So, oh, 7 people here now. Sweet. What is it? Do you only Technical Geek says, do you only work on the front end of Nozzle, or do you also do back end stuff? At Nozzle, I have the luxury of only having to do front end coding. Now, I'm involved in a lot of back end architecture, design, and decisions as far as feature feature development and product development goes. But as far as implementation, currently I am the only front-end person at the entire company. So there's quite a lot of static with the mic. Well, let's figure that out. So I have my preamp is turned up quite a bit. Let's bring that down. Is that better? So I don't know if you can still hear the static. Maybe I need some headphones. I need to be able to monitor. I don't have my headphones with me right now, but I do need to figure out the audio. Let's see. Properties. I know we could do a compressor. I'll have to do compressor and like all that good stuff later. But no, that just seems weird. Properties. Let's see. Device. Down mix to mono. No. Oh yeah, I do want mono. Audio monitoring. Monitor and output. Let's see. Hello. No, I can't hear myself now. Weird. Monitor off. Alright. Weird. Chatbox camera device. Audio monitoring. The volume is cranked. Let's see. The volume now, this is the highest volume. So I think, hello. I think I'm going to need to work with the audio a little bit. Let's see, sound preferences, input, M4, soundbar menu, increase, the volume increased left and then right, and then went super low again, right? Yeah, I realize that. So, okay, let's do this. Filters, edit filters. We're going to add a compressor. And ratio. Well, if you ever want another front-end guy at Nozzle, I'd be happy to participate in the hiring process. I would love more front-end people at Nozzle, but currently Runway is lean, and we really need to start scaling out sales and marketing and stuff, so we can actually start hiring as many people as I want to. We've been deep in tech and R&D for like a long time to get most of the higher level decisions made. Maybe too long, but we're actually starting to like pump out a lot more features, and we're doing really good on sales and marketing now. So I have a feeling that hopefully within the next year we can really start hiring a lot of people. So let's see, output gain, want to be, let's see, smash that ratio. Hello, does this sound any better? Does that sound any better? Can you increase your volume? Yes, I can increase my volume. How about this? Does that sound pretty good? I'm talking kind of quiet right now because my kids are asleep, but volume is really low. I've been checking out React Router's new loader APIs and trying to reorient myself coming from RQ. I think I've discovered that RQ feels more like React, that it's declarative. Yeah, they're event driven. Yeah, I feel that. Sweet. Alright, I think the volume's good enough now that we can actually like hear me and do some stuff, right? Thanks for that help. Let's see, clearly that's not correct. Let's just see if I can get this page rendering. Obviously I'm in a very broken state for the app right now, for Nozzle. There we go. Yeah. You know what? Let me go grab my headphones really quick. Hang on a sec. Alright, let's see if I can input, output. Alright, let's monitor this stuff. Properties, monitor and output. Hello. Yeah, I can hear it now. That weird static. Ugh. Hold on. Let's see. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, no, I need the phantom power. Alright, let's see. Hello. Hello. Alright. There's that. Now let's get some gain in here. Okay. Filters. Let's add some gain. Hello. Oh, gain's back. Static is back. I need a better preamp. How's that? Oh. How's that? That sounds a lot better in my opinion. Yeah. We'll give it a little bit of gain. No, right there. We'll crank this compressor up. Hello. Hello. Get a higher ratio. Hello. Okay, I think that's better. Compensate. Audio engineering, don't fail me now. Alright. Okay, gotta turn off monitoring because it's making me talk weird. Alright, sweet. Let me catch up on some chat. Let's see. React routers fetchers seem wrong since you have to use effect to kick them off. If they don't depend on data. Hello, Tanner. Thanks a lot for your job. I use React querying table at my work. Sweet. Oh no, I was literally just looking at Tanstack docs. Very nice. Yeah, so let me show you Nozzle. So this is actually gonna be fun. So at its heart, Nozzle is a reverse engineering solution for Google rankings. Like, we basically take the search engine result, like whatever you see in the search engine when you search something in Google, and we just rip it to shreds, and we pull it all into BigQuery, and just kind of hundreds and hundreds of columns of data. It's insane. And that's all on the back end stuff. And then on the front end, we So we provide a lot of this brand management. So instead of just domain tracking, we do like brand management. And one way that you can kind of see that is, so like this is my own workspace in Nozzle, and I actually track keywords for TanStack. And these are my brands that I have in here. I have Apollo, React Able Data Component, Redux, all of these right here. And I have some of them marked as competitors, some of them are friendly, some of them are owned. And so like this one right here, TanStack, that's owned, it's all of these properties that are mine, I guess, in TanStack. So my domain, my Facebook, all of my YouTube videos that I've imported, and then a bunch of like custom conditions for like grabbing results out of the search page that might be mine. So anything coming from these subdomains, my GitHub repositories, there's the TanStack GitHub, tanwinsley.com, and PM. So you can grab anything out of the search engine result, not just like one URL. So you manage that all through here, and then you upload your keywords that you want to track through this interface right here. And this is like my normal daily, I pull these keywords daily. So I do that daily on desktop and mobile in the United States in English. And these are the keywords that we pull. So I have 7 pages. That's not a lot of keywords, 70 keywords. 70. And I have them grouped up. So like you can see all the different kind of keywords that I track. And then I have them put into keyword groups. So here's all the keyword groups that I have. And then after you get all the permutations out, these are the individual searches that are going to happen. So like it's going to go out, Nozzle's going to go out and make a search for React Router code splitting on Android mobile in the United States. And then it's going to take that and group it into React location. So then we can come into, so after we've gathered all that data, we can come in and look at like what is actually going on. So this is probably the easiest one to understand for a lot of people, is this share of voice by domain. So we run these queries in BigQuery, and they pop out the other end with a lot of cool data. So for all of the keywords that I'm tracking, these are kind of the domains that are winning, like ranking the highest for, or sorry, these are the amount of keywords. If we wanted to look at rank, we can switch over to the rank metric. So these are all the keywords that are ranking the highest. Now GitHub. So for all the keywords that I track, github.com, the domain, like anything that GitHub owns, is like being ranked the highest, and then YouTube, and then Stack Overflow, and then thankfully my TanStack stuff is doing better, but even better than Google's own links, because Google links to themselves a lot. Here's some winners. So these are some domains that have like the domains that have gone up the most over the last 2 weeks. So Scalar, Prime React. What is Prime React? PrimeReact.com. What is that? Has anybody ever heard of that? No, that wasn't it. PrimeReact.org. So they went up in ranking for keywords that I'm tracking, which is pretty crazy. And then here's like the losers, so people who went down. Redux Toolkit, Smashing Magazine, and then here's like all the domains on where they rank, just kind of overall. But we don't have to do just domain, like we can do subdomain or roll it up to the brand. So this is where like you can roll everything up to the brand. So by brand, the brands that I care about, I'm ranking the highest, and then TK Dodo is ranking pretty high, then Apollo, then Redux, then EG Grid. And then React Router, Vercel, Data Table Component, UI.dev. Already more people than I get on Twitch. Oh, hey Jacob. It's good to have you. Nice. Yeah, this is fun. So yeah, like you can gather some pretty cool data in here. Like looks like I jumped up a little bit of rank. So rank is fun, but people track rank, and in the SEO community, rank is kind of like stupid, to be honest. I'm not like an SEO person, but I feel like rank is really dumb because it's just like kind of an artificial position of where you are on the screen. So what I like better is I like tracking pixels from top. So this is something cool that we do at Nozzles. We actually track the very tip top of where you show up on the search result. And so this is aggregated across, thousands and thousands of searches. So it's all being aggregated. And the like the sum, I guess like the sum pixels from top for all my results is 13,000, which is pretty good for all the keywords that I track. But like you can see how let's see, AG Grid went up by 100 pixels, but that's over like a lot of different results, right? And then they came back down. UI.dev. So like let's see, the losers. So React Router over the last 2 weeks on average moved down 200 pixels across all of their results, and that's honestly not a lot, so don't read into that too much. But if we crank out to like the last 365 days, I don't know what this is gonna do, but yes, Nozzle has tables with nested rows, but not in our data visualization part yet. We do have nested rows in our admin for some things. So how is the project doing at this point? We do have some customers. So we have like 5,000 tiny customers who mostly came in from like lifetime deal that we did through AppSumo. Then we have like 20 or 30 really large enterprise customers like Home Depot, Wayfair, apartments.com. So some really big customers that are really fun. What do I mean by 200 pixels? Well, let me show you what I mean by 200 pixels. So let's open up the single keyword view, and I'm going to select React Query Google Desktop, and this is for today. So this is what we pulled today. Here's kind of some of the stuff that we parsed out of the result. Just very few rows. But here's the actual SERP that we parsed out. So if we turn off Nozzle Vision, you'll see the actual SERP that we searched in the United States. So we have the entire thing, but then we went through and we parsed everything. So if we turn on Nozzle Vision, this is kind of like how we can see what Nozzle saw when we went through all this. And we can actually compare a couple of days. So here's the last 4 days, and we're going to fit to screen. Where's my fit to screen button? I could have sworn I just saw it. Maybe it's gone. So we're just going to zoom out like this and scroll over. So if I search like 10 stack right here, it's going to pop up with a bunch of results, and you can kind of see the ones that see if I can get that sidebar to go away. No, I need to build some UI around that. How is Nozzle Vision handled? Like, is this an iframe? Yeah, so we actually have all the raw HTML for for the search that we made, we save that raw HTML and we make barely any changes to it, and then I can actually request that HTML raw from our API, and I can take that and put it into an iframe source, like a source doc, and that gives me full control over the iframe with zero like CORS restrictions. And then on top of that iframe, I have all of the measurement data and everything that we parsed out of it on a separate layer. So actually, if we get rid of like one or two of these, let's zoom back in. So like we have this mini map, which is very much like the code editor, which is pretty sweet. So like these are all the results that are showing up for TanStack. So if I click on this green one, it'll come down to here. Click on this red one right here. I even showed up at the very bottom. Something in here. TanStack is somewhere in this result. So you can kind of see how you move, between different results. And when you say what is 200 pixel, yeah, most of it I built probably 95% of it by myself. So 200 pixels is the average change across many keywords. So like from day to day, one of the keywords that you track might go up or down 5 pixels or 10 pixels or 1 or 2, and we across all of your keywords we add all that up to get kind of the sum movement. So this is pixels from top, and this is the sum pixels from top. So like the winners over here are like Vercel. So you can see things were mostly stable. I started tracking some more keywords around August. So let's actually go back and pick the last 90 days. Actually, let's include August 1st to today. And that way we can get a little bit better data set, I think. So like over the last I guess August, September, March, so over the last 10 months Vercel has grown a little bit in terms of like pixels from the top of the search. So and if we were to look at rank, you'd actually notice that their rank probably didn't grow in the same way. Like they went up on average 1.4 positions over the last 90 days. That's pretty good across everything. But if you look at pixels from top, you can see that the jumps in actual visual representations. And it looks like Apollo, over the last 90 days, Apollo has on average gone down 122 pixels. So that's pretty interesting. And Dominic Dorfmeister, tkdodo.com, he has gone up 130 pixels. So he's literally replaced the screen real estate that Apollo is taking. But actually, that's not screen real estate. This right here is above the fold percentage, which is we calculate the actual percentage of the screen real estate that a result is taking up, like the width and the height and everything, and we calculate how much screen real estate they're taking up. And I take up quite a bit, because what that means is that for the keywords I'm tracking, TanStack, the brand, can have multiple results on the like above the fold on the screen. And so where pixels from top and rank are kind of taking the best one that we have, that doesn't account for owning way more of the SERP, like way more of the search result, like you might show up multiple times at the top. So that's what this above the fold percentage, and then their SERP percentage, which takes into account the entire, like from top down all the way down to the 100th result, which you won't get as much movement in something like that, which is why pixels from top and above the fold are a lot of fun. Estimated traffic is interesting because it takes into account the estimated click-through rate that you'll get for a specific keyword. So based on the estimated traffic for certain keywords. Like React Query is a very high traffic keyword. So when we rank high for React Query, it has a much bigger effect than if we were to rank high for a keyword that doesn't have a lot of traffic. So that's kind of like some of the bare bones data visualization. There's, this single SERP view is actually kind of fun. I wonder if SERP AI is still working. This is a demo that we did. Like, we could do like let's see, t3.gg. What's something that we would Google to get Theo's stuff? Can I quickly link to the keywords you're tracking? Curious what that UI looks like. Sorry, I'm getting a cold. I'm not sure which keywords you want me to link to. That's a lot of keywords. You can DM me after if you want. You're not an SEO guy, but you build an SEO tool or an SEO platform. I think you're an SEO guy. Well, I have two very strong SEO co-founders, and our VP of marketing and SEO is extremely intelligent, so I can't take credit for any of that. What's a keyword that we could search for Theo? Create T3 app. Let's try it out. Hopefully this works. So what this is supposed to be doing is going out right this second and fetching the search result page for this phrase, create T3 app, on desktop in Google United States. And maybe it will come back, maybe it won't. I demoed this. I demoed this at a conference like 2 weeks ago, and we might have broken it. So I'm not exactly sure if it's going to work out. So let's see, header, message, ranking ID. Okay. Seems like it should be working. I got a ranking ID. We'll let that churn, but might not even complete at all. So, oh, my wife just got home. It's time to go. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. I think I'll do this again.